Recording? Okay. Yeah. We're definitely on that vibe. You vibing with me, man, Drizzle?
I feel you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Murder. Okay. Yes, indeed.
Baby.
Welcome back to the Truth Hurts podcast. Don't mind the last segment. We literally ran out of audio and video. So, apologies for, the self-contaminations on that one. I think I said enough what needed to be said about Kendrick Lamar. We're good on that.
Absolutely.
I was going to get into how sorry I felt about Drake, how terrible his fans is, and that I think that, if Drake keep the pedophiles that are around him, he's gonna end up dying a slow death. But I'm not trying to wish death on nobody or anything of that nature.
Yeah, well, you don't have to when
We don't have to,
themselves.
but they're just gonna do it to themselves.
Yeah.
So, shouts to Drake. I hope he's well. I hope he's keeping himself out of trouble and out of danger. But You lost to Kendrick Lamar, bro. I don't know what else to tell you and the fans.
Songs ago.
It's over. Lots of songs ago.
Way back.
But Kendrick just sold 20 million records on one song, doubled the first rap single of Humble to go double diamond.
Right.
It's over. It's
That's
pretty
why I
much
say
done.
men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Exactly.
So therefore, when you're looking at the numbers, I mean, you can't deny it. You can say what you want to say.
You
He's
can't
overrated.
deny it. I'm a rough rider. You don't want to fuck with me. Dun, 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 dun.
But so bottom line, the numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah, man. You heard the instrumental. You know the vibe. I think y'all know where I'm going with this. Rest in peace to the legendary R.I.P. Gotti, man. Founder of Murder Inc. Records. He did a lot for the hip hop culture. He discovered Jay-Z. He discovered DMX.
Right.
He's discovered Ja Rule, and just put together a Murder Inc. Records empire and just made millions upon fortunes of himself. He didn't really see the bag, the real bag, the 100 million that he should have gotten years ago until a year before his death. So he really secured the bag for him and his family, man.
And then don't forget he had to go through all that war with the IRS.
Yes. It was a deeper war, and we're gonna get into that. That had to do, that was over Supreme.
Right.
That the feds came up at him because of that they felt that Supreme was laundering drug money towards Murder Inc. Records, and they tried to build a case upon that, and they failed miserably, which is part of the reason why he was able to beat those charges, because they was falsely accusing him of taking drug money, that Supreme was laundering drug money, but that didn't fit. That wasn't the case, but it's still he lost his deal with Def Jam because of that, and then
that's the messed up part.
And 50 Cent ended up winning the war completely against him and Ja Rule, and their careers wasn't the same ever since.
At that point, it was a done deal. That really put the nail in the coffin for them. They couldn't fight because they were out of ammo from fighting with the government and then the streets at the same time.
Right.
They just ran dry.
Ashanti ended up leaving the label, Lloyd and people like Irv saw who was for him and who was against him, and then they tried to rebuild, but it just wasn't going too well as far as Ja Rule, and Irv tried to refine himself within the game. He signed him SNF JT shots. He signed his niece, tried to recreate Murder Inc. He tried to go the movie route with BET and stuff like that, with Tales and everything. Irv Gotti did a lot, man. Irv Gotti started out his career as a DJ. I'm forgetting his name. This was the same dude, Chad Elliott, who was able to put. This was the same guy. Yeah. Chad Elliott also discovered Jermaine Dupri. Yeah. When Jermaine Dupri was a kid, dancing. And he was dancing with Houdini and stuff like that. Yeah. That's how Chad Elliott also went to high school in Queens, I believe, with Irv. They grew up in the same neighborhood in Queens. Chad Elliott was originally supposed to be the DJ for Jazz-O. Jazz-O had just signed a deal with EMI Records
back in
87, 88. And but like he couldn't be the DJ, so he sent Irv over to London to him to help him produce and DJ him Jaz-O's first album, and that's where Jay-Z comes into the picture. Like Jay-Z was riding around with Jaz-O and stuff like that. Like they was over in London. That was the first time they was out of country. So that's how Irv Gotti met Jay-Z at first. Like in London, like during that tour, Moni Love was there, which was crazy. She was a label mate at EMI in London. Like they was all in the studio, like working. This was
you
88.
talking about back when Jay-Z, when he was still doing like the tongue twisting.
Yes, right.
Before he became
this is 80.
Gangsta Jay-Z.
This is 88. Like before Jay-Z was even thinking, like he was rapping and all that, but he wasn't taking it serious and stuff like that. He just wasn't there and like taking it serious.
Right.
Fast forward, so Irv is a DJ. He's on tour with Jaz-O. He's on tour with Big Daddy Kane and things of that nature. Fast forward to like around 92, 93, he discovers Mike Geronimo. Mike Geronimo, for those of you who know, is an early bred Queens MC. Like he had major hits called like Shit, and Irv produced all of this stuff, like the early stuff, like Shit's Real. The joint he did with Jay-Z, DMX and Jay, I forgot the name of the record. It's called the Time to Build. Yes, Time to Build.
I forgot about that.
Where Jay-Z was like, you just like an ass. Where Jay was still rapping the same way that we're talking about. Like things is rough. Like so, Jay-Z was still rapping that way towards that, and then like they had a falling off by around the time of Mike Geronimo's second album. But Irv still had another group in line, like called the Cash Money Clique, where Chris Black, like who he grew up with, like in the same neighborhood, he was high school friends with Ja Rule.
Right.
So Chris Black, Ja Rule, they had a group together called the Cash Money Clique. So what Irv Gotti used to do, like there was a television, I don't know if you remember, called The Box.
Yeah.
Not video music, but like this was national. This was everywhere. This was all around. It was called The Box, where you call in and like request the video.
I was living in was it the jukebox? No, it was The Box. It was The Box.
It was The Box. Yeah, you was in Atlanta at the time, right?
At the time, I was in Marietta.
So this is 94, 95. So Irv had the cheat code. He had all of the 1-800 numbers of The Box that you could and knew exactly when to call at exactly on the right time. So he would just could press in the button and that's how the Cash Money Click video would air on The Box.
Yeah. Gotcha.
The Def Jam CEO, executive at the time, Leor Cohen, was watching the video was watching The Box, and then like he see this loud-mouthed kid out of Queens by the name of Ja Rule, and he was impressed. Like, where can I find this Ja Rule car? And like, come to find out, they was managed by Irv Gotti. So then that's how Irv Gotti got the A&R deal with Def Jam, and the rest is history. He got Jay-Z the deal. He signed DMX. He got Murder Inc. record, and the rest was history from there.
Right.
So
give that man his props. A lot of people don't know background stories.
Rest in peace to Irv Gotti, man. Like my condolences to Chris. Like my condolences to Black Child, to like the whole Lorenzo family.
Indeed.
To everybody, man. Just a sad loss. I mean, you saw 50 Cent making fun of things, but like you gotta know, like that. Like a lot of kids don't know that. Like back then, like the beef was real. Yeah. Like it hit the streets when it was in the streets. Right. Like people got shot, Twitter, stabbed. Like like Irv and Supreme got this man shot like 9 times.
Yes.
It was Irv and it was Supreme literally put out the hit on 50 for good. But like that's a deeper story that I want to get into, like to my man Ready Rock. So we're gonna tell like that full story of the the Supreme Team, and like to catch up on it. I highly advise y'all to watch the Supreme Team documentary that's on Paramount Plus right now. It was directed and executive produced by Nas. Like it's a really deep documentary if you want to get into like that entire story of how the Supreme Team came up and how real that 50 Cent Murder Inc. beef like was within the streets.
It was for real.
Yes, it really was deep like that.
It was immediate shootouts on site.
Most definitely. More within the we only got like 5 minutes left, and I'm about to close this out. More within the Truth Hurts podcast within a minute, y'all. Don't go nowhere.
Don't leave.
You can stop it there, but then I'm about to you can.